button. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, great. Start my timer. So you finish your introduction, Carmen?
Yes, Professor Augustine Chow.
Thank you, everyone. Do you know me? Well, probably you know me as a doctor, as a senior executive, as a Toastmaster, or perhaps I worked in the church as a pastor. But what you don't know me about, my ice-speaking speech today of introducing myself to you again is about my passion and my vision as a CPE clinical pastoral care chaplain. Well, imagine in the middle of the night, you were called into an emergency unit of a hospital, and someone, a lady, just cried. Wow, like I don't know how to describe it. It's crazily crying because she just lost her husband out of a heart attack. Then I with my supervisor in clinical chaplaincy, and the lady told me that she's very worried because she just lost his husband. She don't know how to get all the money from the bank from the husband. Well, me as a banker, of course, I can tell you how to get money from the bank. So I began to tell them how to make use of the, ask questions like, do you have a will? Do you have key of the blocker? Something like that. But my supervisor stopped me. He said, Augustine, this is not caring. You are instructing and you are trying to solve a problem. But right now, this lady will be very regretful if she is not comforted for her loss of husband. Well, in another moment, we are all working. Someone suddenly told you, one of your best friends told you that I changed my job. I gave up my high-rise job, and next month I'm going to serve in an NGO, very low pay, because that's my vision. That's what I wanted to offer, return my services to the community. What would you do? You endorse it? Will you comfort her? Do you know what kind of emotion he has inside himself? Is he happy? Is he grateful? Is he very sorry about losing his income and very sorry about having his family supporting him because they want to choose his NGO job? Well, all of this situation, it happens to me, to us, everyone. We are talking about personal caring. To care about person when they have trouble, when they have sadness, when they need some support. Well, I was trained as a banker. As a banker, I analyze the finance. I help people to solve the problem. So when I came into this role as a pastor in a church, helping people to care about people, I used to be a teacher, telling people what to do. This is what you need to do. 1, 2, 3 steps, and you got problem solved. Oh, you change jobs. Okay, you're in fear of losing money. Talk to your wife and help her to find out what she's going to say about you. So I will offer a set of solution to my clients, to people around me, but that are not pastoral caring. Pastoral caring is talking about touching people's heart, understanding people's emotions, and helping to recover and to regain strength from inside out so that they will be able to face all the problems he or she has. Well, when I first joined the church, I was interested to joining a training course called Pastoral Clinical Education. What it does is it through a small group of classes will help to talk to each other, understand the interpersonal relationship, and we will have to visit either hospitals or friends in the neighbor, so that we learn how to be empathetical, how to ask questions, and what to listen and what to analyze, and how we can express our own feelings so that the person will get the feeling that my problem is understood. This is the one who can help me. Well, that is called pastoral caring. That's a call to CPE, clinical pastoral education. Well, after I think 7 years in training in this, I spent 1,600 hours serving in this capacity as what we call a chaplain. Chaplain is a person who goes outside the church to help people who has a need, to give them comfort, sometimes to help them to pray, sometimes we give them support, but we understand these person, the needs, physical needs, the emotional needs, and the spiritual needs. That's the job we call the clinical chaplain. Different from hospital chaplain. Hospital chaplains take care of the people in the hospital. Clinical chaplains take care of people anywhere outside the church, outside the hospital. While the pastor in the church will take care of the people inside the church, members only. So that's the difference. So after these 7 years learning to be a clinical chaplain, I learned something. I really learned something. I really understand myself. Why am I so analytical? I am so cool. Instead of understanding people, sharing feelings, understanding people's feelings, why didn't I help? Why did I just tell them what to do, just help them solve the problem? The issue is not about solving the problem. The issue is about supporting the person so that they regain restraint. Oh, it's just because some of them are child. No one touched me how to do it. I was from a family with a father. I don't know what to love. And only after when you begin to realize how to love people, and then you are being loved, then you can say words that shows care and love to others. That is one important lesson that I've learned, or will never be able to learn it from elsewhere. And the second, to be able to help people when they are in need, you need to ask the right questions. The question is not how much money you still have at the bank. Okay, you get the key of the bank. The money is, so what is your most concerned? What happened if you lost your husband? How is it going to affect the life, affect the family? Tell me more. This kind of caring tone and words and conversation that's going to help the people to open up and tell stories that is most critical and concerned to them. Only after that we understand the problem, we can offer help. We can channel all the resources, all the help for this person. So my vision is to become a clinical pastor, clinical chaplain. And by that, I mean I created an organization called the Institute of Pastoral Caring. And it's the institute that I help to train people. I'm going to organize a clinical pastoral education program for all the churches in Hong Kong. And I become a supervisor in training, meaning learning how to help people to help others. It's not just be the frontline person helping the people, caring the person, but be the backup person to care for the people who care about the others. I think this is a mission that God has given me, and this is a very meaningful challenge, meaningful vision for me. So, ladies and gentlemen, this tonight I'm sharing you about a very new topic about clinical pastoral education. I'm not just sharing my experience. I'm asking you, relay this message to your friends. Tell them there is going to be a CPE clinical pastoral education program going on to support, empower people who care about the others. Because in Hong Kong, we're just a select of caring persons. Don't you agree? Oh, back to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you so much, Professor, for your powerful speech.
Oh, thank you.
Ladies and